everybody. We're in Long Island. So much great hockey history here. Hoffman, Bossy, Trottier, Smith, and it is buzzing in here tonight. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Islanders will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Takes the feed. Quick pass to Palmieri. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Harley. And now it's grabbed by Schmaltz. Quebec's got the puck against the boards. Gets it to the other point. Flips it up the net. And that's blocked from someone in front. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Grabbed along the boards by Palmieri. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. The Islanders will go to work here in the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. Moves the puck across to Perfetti. The Islanders get a hold of it. Here's a shot right on the doorstep. Quick pass across to Mayfield. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Scores! Right on the doorstep. He passes on the rebound and puts it home.
Well, he's definitely going to be disappointed that the shutout streak is going to come to an end, James. And anytime you got one going, you know that number. You want to continue to increase those minutes where you haven't allowed a goal, and tonight it ends.
The Islanders have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, are emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred and channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Tries to feed it over to Schwartz. Picked up by Lee. Great hit on the play.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Quebec's got a hold of the puck now. Quick feed to Hellison. And there's a glove save on the play.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
New York's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. Schmaltz won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Here's a short pass to Schmaltz. Nordiques got the puck against the half wall. And he gets enough to keep it out. And that's a smart heads-up play by Schaefer. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Puck grab by Siegenthaler. And they're going to go off for a line change after sending the puck in. The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come. And they'll dump it in. And he takes the feed. Quebec's moving it into the offensive end. A shot. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Sends it in deep. Moves it to Olivier. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Shakes loose. Tremendous stop by Sorokin.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Oh, and gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. Here's a chance to get it out.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll meet him on the bench.
Tries to get the puck to Romanov. Moves it quickly over to Bear. Takes the feed from the left side. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck.
lost the puck 3 times by the time that I've been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Heineman's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
New York's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. Wash won the draw at center. Quebec's on the attack. Good fight for the puck along the boards. What a great read breaking up the pass.
Sorokin's been very precise in his movements. A reason why he's on this shutout streak, James. He's been playing fantastic.
Sent into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Hartley. Handles the pass. Quick shot! And a textbook pad save there.
He's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
In the final moments of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Looks to get the puck over to Holmstrom. Looks to pass it to Lee. Steps across the blue line. Gray's got it in the defensive zone. Too much congestion, blocks the shot.
Hope's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Change is coming up front as they send the puck in. Slides it diagonally to Lee. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing.
Holmstrom's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now. Hope's finding a way to limp himself back to the bench here and finish his shift, but man, it's been a tough one. He got injured somewhere in the midst of it, showing a lot of heart and passion here as he's committed to staying on the ice for his team.
New York's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Passes out front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. Takes a shot that's tipped in front. Oh, just wide.
Well, he does a great job to get to that primetime area there, James. I think he's just trying to be a little too fine, and he misses the net.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
He's going to be out for the remainder of the game here, James, and that's tough news to hear. I mean, earlier in this game, he was injured, but the likelihood of him returning is nil now.
And he's such a critical piece, both within the room and on the ice. Hopefully he'll be okay, and this is just short term. Angles it over to Pellet. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Islanders take it along the wall. Passes it over. What a steal in his own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Quick feed to Broberg. Into the middle. And that's stopped.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Holmstrom.
in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
The Islanders played along the boards. Great reach with the puck check by Hellison. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Hellison's getting 2 for boarding here.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, now they find themselves shorthanded.
Guys, with the first penalty kill of the night here, there's not too much we should be concerned about. They know how to get things done. They can shut it down. This PK unit is ranked top 10 in the league, and let's just see what happens here.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Directed over to Horvat. And he takes the pass. And he comes up with the glove save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Denies him! He got all of it! They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Moves it to Zadorov. And he sidesteps the check there. Dumps it into the O-zone. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Steps into the offensive end. Takes a shot. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Hellison's out of the box, deals a lot of time to that penalty-killing unit.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Here's a short pass to Hellison. Takes the feed. With possession along the wall. Right in the low slot. Oh, it just gets a piece of it.
Sorokin found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Still lots of time left in the period. New York's ahead 1-0. Sisik is quick on the draw. And he feeds it down to Engvall. Scooped up along the wall by Sisik. Moves it quickly over to Engvall. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wallstedt.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Schwartz. Quebec's got the puck against the wall. And he turned that one aside. Taken along the wall by Schaefer. Can't get a hold of that pass. They put the puck into the offensive end. Quick pass to Siegenthaler. Passes the puck over to Cates. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Here in the back half of this period, New York's up 1-0. Offense's on face-off, and he wins the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see...
Scores! All over the rebound, and tucks it into the goal.
You always need players that will fight to get to the middle of the ice and pay the price to be in the interior, and as a result, this goal comes off of hard work.
Extend the lead to 2-0 now in period number 2.
Yeah, and this is about right, James. They are holding the play. They've maintained possession, and they're getting a ton of shots on net. You look up at the scoreboard, and you say the right team is winning.
Quebec's got possession at center. Good check, frees the puck up. New York's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck. Bears stick handling in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Moves it to the middle. And got shots blocked. And sends it just out of reach. And he's knocked off the puck there. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, and this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained O-zone pressure by the opponent.
Here in the late goings of the period, New York's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Horvat's won the draw and they're on the attack. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And they score!
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. There's multiple layers to this goal. Not only is it tough to bat out of the air, you have to have good sense of timing and hand-eye coordination, but you also have to have an awareness of where that puck is and where you're making contact with it, because guess what? If it's above the crossbar, this is a no-goal.
Quebec's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer. The best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
Hellison's lugging the puck. Grabbed in the open ice by Olivier. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Islanders have it now. Into the offensive zone. Avoids the poke check. Big time shot block there. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you, so let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
Here in the late goings of the period, Nordiques showing a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Great read by Radish. Lets it fly. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out.
Sorokin's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Here's a chance. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Final frame is underway here. Taken by Radish. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Pullock.
New York's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to act.
Score! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. Odd man rush. Shakes off the coverage. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Barzal's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Back to the point it goes. Blocked in front. Across the line along the left wall. The Islanders have it against the wall. Quebec's grabbed a hold of the puck. Feeds it on over to Perfetti. Quick feed to Pajot. Dumps it in. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Snapper from the slot. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He has lit a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Islanders are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Horvats won the draw here in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Dishes it off. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Here's a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. Picked up along the boards by Schwartz. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Moves it to Harley. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Grasso. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Islanders will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
Nordiques, man advantage unit, will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, an opportune time for a power play and to garner some momentum in this game. You're trailing by 1. You got to find a way to win the draw and get the puck to the net quickly. Open up the lanes and shoot the puck.
And they send it down the ice. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And a strong physical collision on the play there. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Quebec's got possession of the puck. Slides the puck across to Schwartz. Takes possession. Here's a chance. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
He's doing a great job of playing fast in this game and closing quickly on his opponent. Anytime you put your opponent in a vulnerable spot, you squeeze and you hit like that, you're going to create turnovers. That's exactly what happens and a reason why it results in offense and the goal.
Horvats ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Islanders win it in the defensive zone. Clearing attempt. And they take care of business on the play. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Works it across to Doan. Huge play and is in all alone on the breakaway. Oh, what a save! Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
And he had the answer on that one. And another save.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Here's a short pass to Wallstedt. And that's stopped by the goaltender. Great save to stay with it. The Islanders will become road warriors when they open up a road trip for their next game, and sometimes things just get simplified. I know a lot of people talk about home ice advantage, but sometimes playing on the road does have its perks, bringing a team together. Moves inside! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Oh, absolutely rocks them. Gregg's got it in the offensive zone. And that's a great heads-up play by Palmieri.
New York's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Slides the puck to Waugh. Moves it around along the half wall. And he makes the save with ease.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Puck scooped up by Brazo. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Loses his balance on the play. Sends the pass over. New York's ready to go on the attack. The Islanders played along the wing. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. Nice zone entry from the right side. Shot! Big time save with the blocker. Puck picked up by Pellick. Gaining momentum up along the side. Passed up ahead. Oh, look at this. The Islanders going to work on offense. Answered the call there. Quick pass across to Doan. And that carries off a stick. And that's knocked away by Perfetti. Along the half wall with the puck. Great hits up play with the stick by Siegenthaler. And that goes off a player in front. Doan swooping in on the attack. No deeps, trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Takes the pass to the boards. Nothing.
That's not how you get back in a game in the third period when you're trailing. You get those opportunities, you have to convert.
Poked away in the offensive zone by Schwartz. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He outbattles the players in front of him to make it.
And he passes it up ahead to Lee. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. You don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Well, a complete team effort right from the goal all the way out to the front, and they continue to find ways to win.
Listen, James, when you're winning games, it's easy to have buy-in, right? Everything's working for you, so you're trusting the process, and that's where you see the real good habits. Tonight was another product of that.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.